Hey guys, I'm the Geek. In this video, I want to share with you guys my top must-have Android apps when I get a new smartphone, and I'm going to show you guys how I have my phone set up as well. So let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, the phone that I'm going to be using on this video is the Samsung Galaxy Note 5 because it's the phone that I use every single day. I love the way this phone is constructed. I love the camera. I love, of course, the unbeatable S Pen, which is amazing, and I use it a lot. And of course, I also like Samsung Pay, which lets me pay anywhere I want. It doesn't matter if they have tap to pay or not. Guess what? I can still pay with my phone. That's the reason why I use this phone every single day. So first of all, the skin or launcher that I use on almost every smartphone is the Google Now launcher. I like it because it makes any smartphone out there in the market feel like a plain vanilla Android smartphone. And I love the fact that it incorporates the Google Now feature very perfectly good on this smartphone. Google Now learns everything from you. The more you use it, the more it learns from you, and it gives you a lot of useful information. And I like the voice features as well. Like, for example, okay Google, did the Yankees win today?
Yes, New York Yankees beat Seattle Mariners 4-3.
There you go. And I like the fact that the voice is also very natural. Okay Google, who they play next?
New York Yankees are taking on Oakland Athletics on Tuesday at 5:05 p.m.
Very cool. Okay Google, when are they playing in Texas?
New York Yankees are taking on Texas Rangers on April 25th at 6:05 p.m.
Nice. So like you see there, it is very natural when it's getting information from you. When you talk to it, like you saw there, you ask information and you keep going on like a conversation with Google Now, and it works very good. I think they also upgraded the voice of the Google Now. It sounds a lot more natural as well. Now here in my dock, I always keep the apps that I use the most, the apps that I want to have fast access to. For example, Flipboard is my favorite news aggregator there is in the market. I've tried other news aggregators and I always keep going back to Flipboard. I really like Flipboard. Studio, I use YouTube Studio because of course I am a YouTuber, and I love the fact that I have all the information there very accessible, and I can reply to people very easily, and I can see the stats of my videos as well. Here of course I keep YouTube because of course I use YouTube a lot, and YouTube is my #1 source when it comes to video consumption. And here, which is very cool, like you see there, a very cool icon there, is my dialer. The dialer that I use the most, and I've been using since the latest update, is Droop Dialer. It is very cool because you can actually customize the way this dialer looks. It has these apps here in the side as well that you can actually tap on them, and you can launch to the specific app that you tap on. But the great thing about this app is that, for example, if you want to dial GameStop, I want to dial them, I'll just drag the icon there to the calling number. It will call right away GameStop. The same thing I could do by dragging a name or somebody here to a messaging. It will message the person. To a text, it will text the person. Or if I want, I could just double tap and it'll dial the number right away. I really like this dialer, and of course I can change the way it looks as well. Right now I'm using the gray because it matches my wallpaper and my background and all that, but there's a lot of colors here that I can actually choose from. Also, if I choose that one, boom, I choose the mountain blue, and look at that, it gives me like a nice background, and it also changed the way the buttons looks as well. Every time I get a smartphone, I always try to install an app launcher. There's a lot of app launchers out there in the market, but the one that I've been using the most is the Edge Screen app launcher. I already made a video for this, and I like it because it looks a lot like the smartphone from Galaxy Edge devices, that they have like a launcher here on the side. And I like the way it looks, and I like the way it does everything. Like, see here, if I tap on a contact, I can see the email, the messaging app, or the call. I could tap on either one, it will perform those actions right there. And I like how smooth It is. It also, you keep swiping, and it also has my favorite apps, which you can actually customize as well. And normally I use this for like apps that I want to have fast access to. Like if I need to use my Magic Home to control the colors of the lights in my home, I can actually do this as well. But you could do this for whatever app you want. So that's why I love always having an app launcher there. On my main screen, I always try to keep it very clean. That's why you don't see no widgets here whatsoever. And I have only one app right here, which is Clash Royale, that I've been using since day one. I've been very addicted to this game, which is insane. And I always try to keep it right there on my screen. That way I can have fast access to it, and I can also enjoy the wallpaper as well. For a lot of people are going to be asking me what weather app you use. I do not use weather apps right now. The only weather I'm getting is from the Google Now launcher, and I love the fact that the Google actually upgraded their weather information here in Google Now, and it actually feels like a full blown out weather app. So why have another weather app when you have Google Now launcher? And look how cool this looks. Look how cool Google has created this weather information here. It gives you a lot of information there. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the weather information is coming from AccuWeather, or it says here weather.com. So it gives me all the information that I need without adding an extra app. So yes, my weather, I am getting it from Google Now, and I always try to keep my home screen very clean. On my second screen is where I keep everything else. For example, my widgets that I use the most are these widgets right here. Right now, this is Pocket Cast, which is my favorite podcast app out there in the market. I use it every single day. I'm subscribed to a whole bunch of podcasts, and I love it a lot. So instead of having the app, I rather have the controls here for my podcast here. Also, I have the at-bat widget as well, which I could actually choose any team you want. For example, I have the Yankees, but you could choose absolutely any widget you want with whatever team you want, and I love keeping that there. Also keep here the S-Note. This is the S-Note app. With this app, I have fast access to whatever notebook I am doing right now, and I can have fast access to it by using the widget, which is very cool. I can also add a new page by tapping there on the little plus sign, and it adds right away another page where I can start writing with my S Pen. Very cool. So other than that, here in the middle, like you see here, I have the Magic Home app, which lets me turn off the lights, and it lets me turn on the lights. And every single light that I have, which is smart, I could turn it on and off with just one tap. I'm here to show you guys the folders that I have separated by categories, because I love creating folders and based on categories. Like you see here, I got a folder for games where I keep my favorite games, and like you see, I use a lot of games. I have a folder for productivity, I have a folder for shopping, I have a folder for media, and I have a folder for social. In social, this is where I keep all my social apps and communication apps and like review apps and all that. I like to keep it here. For example, I got Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Hangouts, Flickr, which is an awesome app to upload images to your cloud and save them, which because you actually get 1 terabyte of storage for free from Yahoo if you use Flickr, which is awesome, and that's why it's like my favorite backup solution. I also keep Yelp, because I love going to restaurants and I love leaving reviews, and I love reading reviews as well. So I love using Yelp a lot. I use it on every device. I got my Gmail. I like Periscope because I can see live feeds from everybody, my people on my network and people that I don't know. I like watching their feeds as well sometimes. So I got Google Plus. I got the Facebook Messenger. I got TripAdvisor. TripAdvisor, I like to use it when I'm on a trip. I love having a lot of information of specific locations, specific restaurants, and like find things to do. I like it because there's a big community in TripAdvisor, which if you're going to a place where you've never been before, it's a great app to use to find out a lot of great places to visit. Now here in my media folder, I keep all my favorite media. So like you see here, I got Hulu, Amazon Video, Netflix, CBS, Watch ESPN, WWE, Amazon Music, PlayStation app, Disney XD for all those awesome Star Wars Rebels episodes and all that. I got Salso, which is a Spanish radio station from Puerto Rico. I got Flixster, which is my favorite app that I use for movie reviews. I use it a lot, especially because it has like the Netflix feature where you can actually see all the movies that are on Netflix. And if you have it linked to your Netflix account, you can actually add it to your Netflix queue, and you can see here, add it to my queue there. You can see the reviews from Rotten Tomatoes. You can see reviews from Flixster users. And I love, of course, seeing all the theaters around me and seeing all the times. And I love the fact that it's a little bit cleaner than IMDb. AdBat, I use it a lot. Watch True TV, it's awesome. HBO Now, NFL, the Fan TV app is a very cool app if you're one of those cord cutters like myself. This is a good app that lets you see all the movies and shows by categories. You can see all the free movies that are available right now to watch, like services like Netflix, Crackle, and all that. You can also see what's in theater. You can see what's coming next. You can also add your movies to specific categories. Like, for example, I'm a fan, so I added to I'm a fan of it. I watched it already, so I took it out of watch list. This one, Spotlight Revenant, I think I haven't watched this movie yet, so if I want to watch it, I'll put it here in my watch list, and that's it. So it will automatically add this movie to my watch list. And then also you can see reviews, you can see descriptions of everything as well. FS Go, Play Music, which I usually keep all my music stored in the cloud, because Google actually gives you I think up to 20,000 songs to save for free. So you don't actually have to use storage from your phone. I have my Crackle app, and I have, of course, my Xbox One app here as well. In my shopping folder, I keep all the apps that are store related. For example, Amazon, eBay, I use it a lot to sell stuff. Domino's Pizza, it's awesome for ordering pizza. It works very, very good. Dave and Buster's, which is awesome. I can have my supercharged card here, and I can spend it when I recharge my cards very easy, and I can see the balance remaining in my cards. B&H, GameStop, I use GameStop a lot to see trade-in values on games, consoles, and all that. Sometimes I'll do trades here, there as well. Retail app is a very cool app to see ads from stores around you. I like using this on the smartphone, and I love to use it on tablets as well. And so far, my favorite one is retail. Expedia, I use it a lot to book trips and all that. Especially this summer, I'm going to be doing a trip, so of course I use it, so I keep it there as well. Craigslist, Android Pay, sometimes I use it, but I use Samsung Pay the most. The Play Store, Redbox, I love searching Redbox to see what movie I have missed on Blu-ray, and I just go ahead and rent it for $1, $2, or if I get like free movies, I'll just use the app to order the movie, and then I'll go pick it up. And Gamefly is an app that I use to rent games. Right now I'm not using it, but it is a great app to go see what's the latest game coming up, what's coming up in the future, to rent games, have games in your queue as well, so you can separate them and they could be sent to you. Here in productivity, I like to keep apps that are work related. For example, Send Anywhere is one of my favorite apps to send files and receive files from different computers, PC or Macs, and even iPhone and iPads. And I use it to send files to MacBook Pro and to send files to my iPad. So here you could receive files, and here, if you tap right here, you can send files. It's very, very good, and I like the fact that it's free and it's very, very clean. I also use Pocket, which is a very cool app to save articles, whether you're watching articles on your computer or on your tablet or on your smartphone. You save an article and you can have fast access to it. One of my favorite video editing app or movie creating app for smartphone is Power Director from Cyberlink. I use it a lot when I'm on the go and I don't have access to my computer and I want to create a video and upload it to YouTube. I use this app. This app is very good, very powerful, and it works very nice, and it's totally free. Pixlr is my favorite editing app, photo editing app. I use it a lot to create collages. I use it also to when I'm on the go, right, and I need to create like a thumbnail for my videos. I could use this very easily, like start typing there, and I could change the fonts, I could change the style of font, the style, sizes, colors, and all of that. And I could apply like pixelate a couple like sensitive information or blur out information. For me, this is one of the best photo editing app that I use on my tablet, on my smartphone, and even on the computer as well. OneNote, OneDrive from cloud saving, push bullet to send files again to my computer as well. Evernote, I use it a lot because it syncs all my files, especially it syncs all my S Note and all my work that I do here on my S Note. It syncs it to the cloud as well, so I can have fast access to it or from any computer. And even if I upgrade from to another Galaxy Note device, I could use Evernote to sync all my files. Of course, I have Office Lens to scan documents and create them as PDF. This is very cool. My Files, which is of course the default file manager. I also use Excel, PowerPoint, my calculator. I'll keep it here as well because it's work related. Google Drive, Docs, and of course I use I put my Magic Home app there as well, so I can have access here and I can change everything there as well. It's not really work related, but I keep it there. And lastly, I keep a folder with games where I keep all my favorite games. Like you see here, I have a lot of games, especially my YouTube gaming app. I love having my YouTube gaming app because, of course, it is game related. With this app, I can record gameplay. Like see there, I got my go live feature. I can either stream, go live, or I can record gameplay using my smartphone. Then later on, I can either add voiceover with Power Director, or I can either upload it directly from the phone. Other games that I keep here is Lara Croft Go, which is one of my favorite games for Android devices. The Walking Dead Michonne, which is awesome. The Lego Ninjago, amazing game. Lost in Harmony. This is the Kingdom Hearts game. This is the WGT Baseball, RBI Baseball. Star Wars Heroes, the Room, which is an awesome game. I think this is The Room 3. Awesome game. If you like puzzles, The Room is an awesome game. Gods of Rome, a great fighting game. Auto, great casual game. Xenowork is a great shooter, over-the-top shooter, amazing game. Asphalt 8, racing game. Horizon Chase, got Grand Theft Auto Liberty City there. UFC, which is my favorite fighting game. This is the Samsung recording app, which works very, very good as well, and I use it a lot to record my gameplays as well. What I like about that one over the YouTube one is that with this one I can actually record at 1080p. The YouTube one only lets you record up to 720p. Other than that, they're basically the same. Unkilled, first-person shooter, Injustice Gods Among Us, and of course Space Marshal, which is a great over-the-top shooter as well. For my wallpapers, I like to use Zedge, the Zedge app. This is the app that I use for my wallpapers, and I like using this app on every smartphone that I get, even tablets, Android or iOS tablets. I love using this app. I also use this app for if I want to download that, I just download it there, like you see there. Voila, I can set it up from here and the wallpaper is applied. Look at that, that looks awesome. For ringtones, I could search a lot of ringtones here, and that's it, guys. So this is my hands-on look of all the favorite apps that I use on my smartphones every time I get a new smartphone, and the way that I have my setup here on my Android phone. So thanks for watching the video, guys. What are your favorite apps, or your must-have apps for your smartphone? Please share it with me, guys, and till next time, guys. Thanks for watching.